So here's another interesting earthquake feature. So the San Andreas Fault is just on the other side of that brown ridge that you see ahead of me. From where I'm standing, the ground goes down into some scrubby growth and goes back up the other side with the very brown, dry California golden grass. And then on the other side of that is one of the two main traces of the San Andreas in this region. Very often these great earthquake faults have multiple surface expressions, multiple traces that branch out and spread out like branches on a tree, and also they where the two sides of the fault come close together and they push on each other. Although this is called a strike slip fault, which means it moves primarily back and forth along its length, it still can produce quite a bit of pressure as it curves and whatnot between the two sides, and that tends to produce what are called pressure ridges. And what we're looking at here across the little vale from us is a pressure ridge caused by a fault action on the San Andreas just beyond where we are. You can find these very commonly along its length in the San Francisco Bay region. It's kind of the opposite effect of what are called sag ponds. Sometimes where an earthquake fault goes, the two sides tend to pull apart, and also the erosion, the disrupted rock tends to erode easily along the fault, and you get low-lying areas called sag ponds, and they may actually have standing water in them part or all of the year, or at least be a lot damper than others, and there are many sag ponds along this area too.